Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. I watched my video from yesterday. In the beginning, the audio was terrible. So I don't know if that's my headphones or if that was my laptop. I don't know. Could be StreamYard. I do have my new iPhone, and I was checking to see if I decide to connect through my cellular. The problem is, I think where I lived, I don't have 5G for some damn reason. I know in Tampa, maybe I do. It says 5G now on the phone. I may have to try connecting and hotspotting to my phone versus the Wi-Fi. So let me try that. Let me see what happens. Yeah, so I tried that. It didn't work so well. I don't know if where I live, maybe the 5G connection is not that great. I don't know. I just got this damn new iPhone 12 Max. I mean, it's supposed to be the most badass phone on the market, but I don't know. So far, I'm not that impressed. I mean, I'm not impressed with the connectivity of it. I don't think it's all that much faster than my iPhone 10. At least I haven't noticed it. The camera does seem to be better. I've taken some photos with it, and the camera is definitely much, much better than my old phone camera. I got a case for it in the mail. I didn't like the case. It was one of those plastic cases, but it was too bulky. So I ordered another case that's supposedly really, really thin, and it has like Kevlar on it. I don't know. It's supposed to be pretty protective of it. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so we're going to review the Comic Book Invest Hot 10 list. Comes out every Friday. Let's review that. And then I did get a couple of Gemini mailers today in the mail. I haven't even opened them. I think I know what one of them is. I suspect I know one of them, but I'm not too sure of the other one. So we will take a look at those, see what they are. We'll do an unboxing of that at the end of the Hot 10 list. So let me pull that up. I'm smoking the rest of my cigar that I didn't finish. Drinking last of my smoked maple bourbon. Need to get some more of that. Hope everybody had a good week this week. It's always nice when it's Friday. Tomorrow should be a good day for me. I'm going golfing with a buddy of mine at a nice golf course down the street. I checked the weather. It's supposed to be really nice, a high of 71 tomorrow, so it won't be, obviously it won't be hot. Weather should be nice. It's supposed to be sunny, no rain. Today was kind of a gloomy day, a little bit of sprinkling, but overall, pretty pleasant day. All right, I got this pulled up. Let me share my screen real quick. Real quick, in the chat, we got Infamous. He's first in the chat. Luis Ramirez 504. Yeah, there you go. Infamous was the first in the chat there. So just the two of you so far. Audio is good right now. It was a bit muffled the other day. Yeah, maybe I didn't have my mic out correctly. I don't know what happened there. Something happened. Infamous says, anyone selling their Naomis? I think I did see something on Instagram that they're potentially casting somebody for that role. I don't know. I still have my first issue. I think I have the first print, second and third print. I paid, I think the first issue I paid maybe $15 for. I didn't pay cover price, but I didn't pay a lot of money for it. I know at one time that book first print went for like $100 at some point. And then I think it cooled off quite a bit. Obviously, people might get those graded. Yeah, Gabriel says, I just pulled a couple of those to send to CGC. It's probably a good time to do that. Strike while the iron's hot type of thing, right? All right, let me share my screen here real quick here. All right. Let me blow this up a little bit. A couple of these books we just talked about. We'll do the honorable mentions first. So Chamber of Chills, number 19, classic cover. That's a pre-code horror book, I believe, from the 1950s. Back in 2018, a FO sold for almost $5. This just closed on well on his money, right? It's a pretty good return. $48.50, turning that into $7,700 in a couple years. Pretty damn good. Yeah, that book is always going to be hot. It's a cool cover. I've seen a lot of comic homages to it over the years. Cigar sometimes goes out. Next one is Kanan, number 6. First full appearance of Sabine Wren and Ezra Bridger. Man, those are terrible names. Those are names you'll never freaking remember. God, that's terrible. So all things Star Wars are going nuts because of Mandalorian. This is just another example. I would not chase these books and pay crazy money for them. If you're a big Star Wars fan and don't care about selling it, then yeah, have at it. But yeah, I'd be kind of careful right now. Star Wars is definitely in a bubblish territory at the moment. All things Star Wars. So number 10 on the list is a book that I'm happy to say I have. Hawkeye, number 10 and number 1. First appearance of Lucky the Pizza Dog is issue number 1, and 11 is, I guess he's on the cover. Right, cover appearance. I don't know. I guess this book is on the move this week. There was a photo leak from I don't know if it was a TV set, movie set. I don't know if TV or movie set, where it showed the gal that's playing the new Hawkeye, the female Hawkeye lead, Kate Bishop, and it's a picture of the Labrador. So people are showing interest in this book. I don't know. I own the book. It was a good read. Matt Fraction is the writer. David Aja artwork. It's a good series. I remember when I bought it all for cover price, and pretty shortly after that, the books were on the move price wise. They went up a lot. I think they've cooled off quite a bit since a couple of years. 3 or 4 years ago, they were pretty hot. It was a hot item. They've cooled down a lot, and now they're coming back on the upswing. So that Hawkeye series, there's some second prints. There's newsstand versus direct. Yeah, they're moving right now. So if you don't own those, see if you can find a deal. Maybe a LCS back issue bin might. That's one of those series. I think it was. I can't remember the year that came out. I don't know what it sells for right now, but I guess I could look on eBay real quick. The beauty of my channel is I have no format. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Hawkeye number 1. Let me see what he has to say. Yeah, I see an auction on a second print for $10. That issue number 11 with Lucky cover. I see somebody asking $35. Buy now. Yeah, that whole series is pretty good. There's a third print of number 1 that's got a purple cover. Somebody's asking about $30 for that. There's a 5th print. I don't know how rare that is, but there's an auction with 1 day left that's at $21.50 for a 5th print. So obviously it was somewhat popular if it went to a 5th printing. You'll have to look on eBay though. Check it out. That series looks like a first print. Buy it now with free shipping. You can pick up for $40 in near mint condition. So that's not crazy. I think I remember at one time that might have been like a $65, $70 book at its height. I've owned it for a long time. I've bought it all for cover price. That Hawkeye series, it was always pretty good. I liked the art in it, and the story was excellent. I think there's a couple of the issues. There's these like guys are always wearing like jumpsuits and stuff. It's pretty funny. It's a good series though. I liked it. Kind of humanized Hawkeye quite a bit. Gave you a little bit more insight into him as a character. So yeah, I liked All right. Give me the bad news, Lewis. Where did I end up? Where did I leave off? Oh my God. That's what I get for not looking, not paying attention. Uh don't tell me it was at 5:20. Well, it's only been a minute then. How long have I been off air, guys? Uh-oh. Infamous says it's been so long I'll check back later. Ah. It's been a while. Oh shit. Does anybody remember where I left off in the the hot 10 list? Don't tell me it was number 10. Oh no. I'm down to 2 people watching. I lost all my subscribers. At least 10. Ah, Jesus. All right. Well, I did turn to the dark side. Let me just I guess I'll do it quickly. I'll do it quickly now. It's unfortunate. Number 10 Hawkeye, number 11 and number 1. First appearance of Lucky the pizza dog. There was a picture of him showing up this week with Kate Bishop, the Haley Steinfeld playing Kate Bishop. So this book's on the move. It's selling, I think number 11's selling around $25 to $30. And number 1's, depending on the printing you're looking at, there's 1 through 5. I think there's fifth printing on that. That book's selling anywhere from $50 to $40, somewhere in that range. Number 9 is Miles Morales. Number 21, the 1 in 10. It's a nice cover. I like it. It's going for around $30 right now. The only thing significant in that book is the death of Miles' uncle, the Prowler. So that is moving at the moment this week. Black Panther Annual number 1 is the 8th spot. I guess there's an alternate timeline, future-esque storyline that sees Shuri as Black Panther. So some people are arguing that this perhaps could be the real first appearance of Shuri as the Black Panther. See, it seems like a weak premise, but the book is selling in raw copy for about $50. Number 7 is Darth Vader number 3, first appearance of Dr. Alpha. Going for $100 raw. I am happy to say I do have that in my collection. Just the first print. I know there's like 3 printings of it. There's also a 1 in 25 variant. That's going for crazy money. But yeah, everything Star Wars has been hot, so that's going to be one of those titles that's going to be hot for a while. Number 6 is Thrawn number 1, the 1 in 50 variant. Matina cover. It's awesome. I've been looking at that book for many, many years. Came close to pulling the trigger on it. I should have. I looked at graded copies in that $300 to $400 range. And now I just looked at eBay. People are asking for a 9.8. They're asking $2,000. So it's crazy. It's a cool cover, and it's a Thrawn. I mean, everything Thrawn. He's going to be in The Mandalorian, one of the upcoming episodes. Number 5 is Doctor Strange 384 second print. I guess Doctor Strange bonds with the Void, kind of like Null does in The King in Black. It's also the first appearance of that staff from the World Tree. Selling for about $30. I don't believe I have that in my collection, but I might have the regular A cover. I'll have to look. Number 4 is Daredevil number 25. The 1 in 25 variant is posted there. All copies of Daredevil 25 are on the move. $30, $40 book easily right now. I do have just a regular A cover. I didn't pick up any of the other issues, unfortunately. Wish I had, obviously, but I'm not going to chase it. Obviously, they're showing while Daredevil's in prison, the mantle will be carried by Elektra. Spoiler alert. So it shows, I think one of the last panels shows her in a Daredevil type costume. I don't know. It's kind of cheesy, but yeah, people have hard-ons for it. What can I tell you? Number 3 is Toxic Avenger number 1. I don't know. Any little movie news and people go crazy. This is going for about $30. I'm not interested in the character. The B movie from the 1980s was pretty terrible. I don't know, Dinklage. Dinklage is wetting his beak. He's getting a little bit of money, I guess, in advance. Number 2 is Young Avengers #1. Great book to highly recommend that in your club if you don't have it already. Try to get a deal on that book. High grade is obviously going to cost you. 98 copies are going for pretty good money, $350 to $400 range. Raws are selling for more than 125 at the moment. There is also a Wizard World sketch variant that's really, really tough to find. I have the regular A cover and the director's cut, both those issues, and they're pretty mint. I mean, if I was going to sell them, I would probably get them graded for sure. And number 1 is Star Wars Heir to the Empire #1. First appearance of Admiral Thrawn. He will be making an appearance in an upcoming Mandalorian episode. So this book is going absolutely crazy. I probably had that book in my collection at one time. I don't think I do anymore. I probably sold it for nothing, like an idiot back in the day. I don't know. I probably had it though. What can I tell you? I mean, all things DeLorean show is the only thing that's keeping Star Wars relevant, in my opinion. So, that's the hot 10 list. And I didn't even share the screen, so of course you couldn't see the books I'm highlighting. God damn, I'm having all kinds of problems technically today. Unreal. I need to hire a technical person to help me with these damn videos. Like I could afford it. Yeah, sorry, Infamous. I didn't share the screen until just now. So number 1, a real fast recap. Number 1 is Star Wars Heir to the Empire, #1. Number 2, Young Avengers, #1. Number 3, Toxic Avenger, #1. And number 4, Daredevil 25. Number 5 is Doctor Strange 384, second print. Number 6, Thrawn #1, the 1 in 50 variant, which is Matina cover. Number 7 is Darth Vader #3, first appearance of Dr. Alpha. Number 8 is Black Panther Annual #1. Number 9 is Miles Morales Spider-Man #21, the 1 in 10 variant. And number 10 is number 11 and 1. There's your hot 10 list, guys. Sorry, any of you that were kind enough to sit through and wait for me to get back online. Thank you very much. I apologize again. I'm not the best technically at doing these videos. I wasn't paying attention that my Wi-Fi knocked me off. GT Key Comic picked up 2 copies of Marvel Action Chillers #3, 1 in 10. Yes, hopefully you got a good deal on those. I want a copy of that, but I'm not going to spend more than like $15, $20 just on principle. So if I can't get one for 15 to 20, I don't really want it. So hopefully you got a good deal on those. It is a 1 in 10, so $10 to $15 would be a really good deal on that book at the moment. All right, let me do the unboxing real quick. Let's take a look here. Let's see what we got. I have no idea what this is. I can't remember. I buy a lot of comic books. It's hard for me to keep track of which is which. All right, yeah, this was one I bought. I Walk with Monsters #1. I think this was an incentive cover by Volt Comics. Kind of a cool cover. I like it. I think I got it for like $15. I think it sells around that price now, $12 to $15. I know there are people asking a lot more for that initially when this. I think this did sell out. I think Jim's Comics mentioned it on one of his videos, and it sold out pretty quickly based on his mentioning it. So that's probably one of the reasons it's a little bit of interest on it. But I like Vault Comics. I mean, their books are pretty nice. They're always good quality. The stories are usually pretty good. So I'm going to check it out, see if I like it. But I think that was like an incentive variant, like 1 in 10 or something like that. I think I paid $15 for that. Nothing crazy. All right, this one I think this is from Graham Crackers. I don't buy stuff from them very often. Once in a while, they're a online and physical store in Chicago. I bought something from them. I can't really remember what this was. We'll both find out in just a second. Let me be careful to open this properly. Yeah, let's make sure I do it right. All right. Let's see what this is. What is this book? Oh, I think this is one of the variants for Dune. What is that? Hold on a second. Let me look. I'll take the cover off anyway so you can see it better. Yeah, Dune House Atreides #1. I think this is one of. Is this an Cinema variant? Let me hold. I gotta put on my spectacles. I can't see without. Oh yeah, this is a second print. That's what it is. So this is the second print variant, which, of course, I sit there and say, don't go crazy buying second prints, and here I buy one. I think I got it cheap though. I think this was like cover price plus shipping, so maybe I paid $8 or $9, $10, something like that. Cool cover though. I like that cover. Second print of Dune House Atreides. There is going to be a Dune TV series with HBO Max, so I think that could create some interest in these issues. This is a Boom Studios comic book. They usually do a nice job. I do like Boom Studios paper quality. I mean, their covers are really nice. It's just a really nice, thick cardstock paper that they use for their covers, and then the interiors are really, really nice paper. I mean, they produce a good book. I think Boom Studios and Vault Comics, quality-wise, I don't think you can beat them. They're probably the best quality comic book publisher, in my opinion. Way better than Marvel for sure. DC's pretty good with their cardstock variants, but not quite as good as Boom and Vault, in my opinion. So that was it. Those were the 2 comic books I got in the mail today. We went over the Hot 10 list. Finally, I had to freaking do it again. I've done it twice already today. Yeah, so GT Key Comics says he got it under $15 Canadian. Yeah, nice. That's a good deal, man. I would buy one from you and have you ship it to me, but the postage from shipping from Canada to the US is crazy high. I wouldn't even attempt it. Third print is the hot book. Remember you mentioned it and it started moving. Third print. I don't know. I talk so much trash. I can't remember. All right, guys, it's Friday. I appreciate all of you who stuck it through my crazy technical difficulties. Obviously, my connecting to my phone didn't do much. That didn't work, so I guess my 5G in the area that I live in is not very strong. I was really kind of hoping it was going to be good. It hasn't worked out that way. Oh well. Yeah, Luis Ramirez messaged me on Instagram. He's like, "Dude, your stream just went out. So did your stock." Thanks, guys. I'm just talking away, talking to nobody. I'm just talking to myself. What else is new? Well, we got through the week. GTK Comics said Dune third print. Yes. Oh, that's right. I did talk about that third print. Yeah, I bought a bunch of that. I think I bought 10 copies of that book. I don't know. I don't know if that price. I don't know if it's really limited or. I know it dried up pretty quickly on eBay at one point. I don't know if it still is that way. Let me see. Let me look. Let's look, shall we? Yeah. Looks like there's a few copies for sale. Looks like you can buy it pretty easily around that $8 to $10 price range. Not too many for sale though, right? There's only about 5 or 6 listings. So it'll be interesting to see what the print run on that is. It could be pretty low. It did sell out very quickly on Midtown initially. Then I think they ended up relisting it. So I think I bought like 10 copies of it, all for around that cover price range. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, if I think that Dune it does well, if the show does really well, I think the comic book could get some heat on it. Um, I'm old enough to remember the original movie that came out. It's definitely a weird movie. Um, it's very strange. It had a couple actors that I don't even think back in the day they were that famous, but I don't know. It's a strange movie. I think Sting was in it. I think the only person I really remember in it was the actor, obviously the rock star Sting. He was in it. He was one of the bad guys in the movie. So we'll see with this new HBO Max show. Hopefully it's good. If it's good, I think the comic book will do well. The comic book could benefit from it. So you may want to pick up some of these, at least the first couple issues. I usually like to at least pick up first and second issue just in case it does well. Yeah, the actor from Twin Peaks, what's his name? Kyle MacLachlan or something like that, some Irish guy. Yeah, black hair, good looking. So I think he was the main actor in the original Dune movie. Some young playing that character now. I've seen him in something else. I think he played like King Arthur or something in some little Netflix show. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm hoping it's good. So I bought a few of those copies just to see how it does. Yeah, a little speculation. All right, guys, that's about all I had for you. I hope everyone had a great week. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I might post another video on Sunday if I get some time. Saturday, I'm going to be completely busy with family and all that kind of stuff. So if I have some time to do another video, it will be on Sunday. So if I do that, I'll send out notifications. All right, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for sitting through my technical difficulties. We'll maybe see you on Sunday. If any of you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Like and share my videos. It helps me grow my channel. Not that it's growing well, it's hanging in there, I guess, is what I'd like to say about that. So follow me on Instagram. Make sure you're also following Chasing Comics, my good friend Infamous's Instagram account. He does a great job, especially if you're interested in variant comic books. He's a great source for that. All right, guys. Yeah, have a great weekend, and I'll see you maybe on Sunday. Thanks, guys.